Jim. Just day 150 fear. Ah, great, the audio's mucking up again. Especially in flashbacks. Riku's doing the blind... Wait, is there a blind monk class in D&D?
Give me another chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Oof.
Shion?
Wait, actually, monks can get blind sense. So, if I remember the ability right, basically, they can see, if they're blind or blindfolded, they know
Where's Shion?
if they can hear sound, they
Haven't seen
can
her today.
basically see them like Daredevil, I believe.
Oh well.
Or like Toph.
Axel. Is there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
Well, Syax
I
for
couldn't bear to
starters.
lose? What's that about? Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it.
By the way, it's
Zalman said
Beast.
that was his weakness. Why don't I have anything like that?
It's because you don't have a heart.
I guess. But Demix doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if you took his sitar away.
Because that belongs to him. He
I think
bought
you
it.
have a point there. So you don't need a heart to have something that you can't bear to lose then. If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past. It's the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Memories of the
Nah.
past. I don't remember my past.
Even though you might
In
not
other words,
remember
you're
the
fucked.
past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like what?
You've got memories since you joined us, right?
I don't know. I do. Don't I? I couldn't bear to lose my memories of you or Shion.
So then you really do have something that you can't bear to lose, right? Every one of us, including us.
Yeah, but
We all
oh,
have
actually,
something
yeah.
we want to
I'm not
hang
gonna
on to.
comment on this one.
Scary.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my friends,
Yeah, but
you
again,
or Shion were to disappear,
you have shown emotions
it's
throughout this entire thing so far,
scary to
so
think of what it would be like without you guys.
Scared is not an emotion that can exist inside us.
Well, I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared.
oh,
know?
you can't use that bullshit
Somewhere
reason there because he doesn't have the
inside your
memory
memories.
of it. Day 151. Distress. Coincidentally, Roxas and Gion were given the same post. Gion failed in her mission to dispose of an imposter and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Syax. Gion put up a strong front for Roxas, who was at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on missions together to cheer her up. The ice cream's not gonna cheer her up.
Wonder where Axel is.
He's probably on a date with Syax, who shouted at me
Worked out
again.
A little too fast, huh?
Oh, we're getting context here now. Oh, and he still has, Soul Eater? I believe it is. But not the Keyblade. So... The gasp!
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
Look, I bought this at the same place as you guys, okay? It's not like you own the
Make sure
style.
my best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
My Keyblade is not a sham. What gives you the right to say that?
Especially seeing how that he only held a Keyblade for a short period of time, and he was using a sort of sham-ish Keyblade
Find
at
a
one
new
point.
crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
Why? You're the real sham.
Fair enough.
Uh,
You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
I'm trying to remember what she's referring to here, but can't think of it at this point in time. That's either a cry of frustration or she just realized that she had several broken ribs.
Xion. Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things.
Also, I'm surprised that this ice cream hasn't melted. What ingredients are they using in these?
Why we're doing all of this?
What do you
Or
mean,
is she using magic to keep
So
the
we
ice
can get
cream
hearts of
from
our own,
melting,
right?
like using blizzard magic?
But what do we need
That would
hearts
actually
for?
explain a lot.
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure. I just wish I knew what I was doing here.
Don't we all?
I started having the strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I can never remember what they're about.
So yeah, like dreams, like the rest of us.
Wake up scared.
Zigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
You're not a mistake.
We should look up the diction, the term. What the fuck? What am I trying to
Well,
say?
you and I may both be exceptional.
Look up the
in our
meaning of the
sense.
word exceptional, and I don't think we'll find mistake in there at all. Wait, but the doctor said I'm only allowed to have one ice cream a day. If I go over it, he said I might get type 3 diabetes. Wait, which one's worse? Going up or down?
Hey, Roxas.
Axel,
Here, I got you an ice cream. I can't have another
Hit
one.
again today?
actually, you just missed her.
Wait, what's worse? Type 1 or type 3? What's the worst one? Type 1 or type 2? Day 152. The wrong buttons. Roxas reflected on how Xion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what was wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Oof, yep. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons for Xion, but Axel assured him that Xion's fine. Day 153 disjointed days. Roxas and Demix saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training Roxas wondered if organization had been giving him tougher missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Ever since parting awkwardly with Xion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions. I wonder if Axel's been pressing the wrong buttons with Syax. Also, day 171, Love. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast wounded from protecting what he cares for, with Belle there to care for him. Love has grown between the two. Zodin declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what that power was, but Zodin said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless and departed. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. He wanted to know what love is, and he wanted you to show him. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but he got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset with these thoughts on his mind. Day 172, Sounds of the Surf and Turf. Before leaving for a mission with Luxford, Roxas heard that Xion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Syax's orders to not worry about a failure like Xion and went to her room.
Xion.
Wait, how is that the same shell that Xion gave him, or did he go to a world and got the shell and then came back, even though he just ran directly from the meeting room?
Keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Xion. If there's something going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just
Axel,
like
you know we're
always
nothing
honest
but
with me?
straight. We're not straight.
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Xion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
Also, have you never wondered why we haven't changed our name to Organization 14 yet? Day 173, Lies and Slander. Lies and Slander. Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Syax about Xion. He said that Syax would reconsider claiming Xion to be a failure depending on how she performed from now on, but this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. Day 174, Action Reaction. Commands. Lockshock and Barrel got in Roxas's way with their mischief. They claim that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost on Roxas. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Xion. Oh, how far do we jump into the future now? Day 193, Xion awakens. The sleeper has awakened! Sleep, told you. Xion, you almost gave me a heart attack. Or an attack.
Morning.
You woke up so suddenly, you just startled me.
Sorry. Oh. Did you bring me these seashells?
I believe they're different seashells. Also, that one has a hermit crab in it.
Do you hear it?
Yeah. The sound of the waves.
Put it down!
How long was I asleep?
About 20 days.
That long?
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
I'm sorry about
I'm
that.
surprised though the organization doesn't have an on-call doctor.
Kind of weird that we can feel anything at all.
Or would they just use heal
Without
magic?
having hearts to feel with.
Does everyone know heal magic? Because I think
Hey,
Roxas and Gion would know
Don't you have
healing
work
magic
today?
because they use a whole ton of other ones, but what about the ones that
Oh,
just specialize in the one
I'm
type
about
of
to head
magic?
out.
I'd like to tag along.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine. Come on, take me with you.
All right. Sure.
See, this is the reason why you should have a doctor's note. Say if they're well enough to actually do it to take her out. That's the best reason right there.
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Huh, that's been re-recorded.
Leave Shion to me. Got it.
Because I'm practically useless here.
Well,
Kind of.
that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it.
Keep your mouth shut.
You have changed. What happened at Castle Oblivion? Does the past mean nothing to you?
And you're wondering why I say
Worried
these
about her
that
ex?
Axel and Syx have
Syx.
boyfriend energy
Just
coming
doesn't
off of
seem
both of
like
them.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
Despite the fact that he's dating Syx, yeah.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Because it's fun to steal the ice
I
cream.
mean, if you
Yes,
think
but
about
there's
it,
another
I don't
reason.
have to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
Because other than going straight home to Syx, you want to see other people.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right? We are best friends.
Oh, yeah. Guess we are.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
That's gonna be
Just
debatable.
take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
See, this is why they need the doctor. I'm trying to figure out why she's using a yellow crayon outside of Roxas's hair, because you can see a bit of it in the coats. Day 194, like it should be. Wow, they don't even have computer to digitize all the truth amount known a Vexen. I'm surprised they didn't set up a computer for this, especially for Vexen. During a mission, Roxas and Axel visit a world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again meets Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so they might fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. Despite the photo in the background here, Roxas told Axel to trust him that He too could fly if he believed it. Trusting in Roxas' words, Axel began to float in the air. The pair flew off to complete their mission. Roxas spent his days completing missions.